was 7 years old, I was diagnosed with general anxiety disorder, and at age 12, I was diagnosed with major depressive disorder. In 2022, my close friend Mariana lost her battle with her depression, and when I would try talking about it at school, I was told that I was promoting suicide. This experience opened my eyes to how important talking about mental well-being is, and that is why I have dedicated my studies to psychology.
I came to the States when I was 18 by myself. I don't have any family, any friends, but I still managed to motivate myself, then eventually continue and start my associate degree, which changed to my bachelor's degree. I've always seen struggles and challenges.
I recently transferred online and live in Tacoma. I am mixed race with Black and Mexican, and so community and belonging is are my top two most important things, as long as as well as the understanding of special needs and how to move forward with that inside the education program.
Growing up Black in Seattle, there's always been a negative perspective on therapy, which people think you have to have a traumatic problem, which all in all, you can go to therapy if something is good and makes you the happiest person in the world. I want to put an end to the perspective of Black people are strong and we got this, which it takes a community. We could all come together and make it work for each other.
I reclaim wellness by decolonizing therapeutic practices, creating culturally responsive and affirming spaces, and challenging the stigma around mental health in BIPOC communities. Wellness is a right, not a privilege, and I'm committed to reclaiming it for myself and for the communities that I serve by challenging the systems that perpetuate harm and working toward a more inclusive, compassionate future for all.
I've discovered that engaging in movement, I genuinely enjoy, like dancing, hiking, or even taking a walk brings so much happiness into my life. By prioritizing self-care, I can show up fully in the spaces I occupy, being my authentic self, and contributing positively to my community.
Some of those things that work for me is making sure that I include self-care into my daily routine, that I incorporate mindfulness, meditation. I need to make sure that I have a lovely support system that looks like me.
It's about creating safe space where my student and community members can heal from historical and ongoing trauma. It's about nurturing a holistic approach to wellness that addresses physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being.
Wellness to me is about being living proof of liberation. I will never deny my culture. Instead, I require its presence as I continue to explore what it truly means to thrive rather than merely survive in this world as a Black woman. I reclaim wellness by placing boundaries, preventing unnecessary sacrifices as a means of showing my love and appreciation for others. Reclaiming wellness are all the actions I take to prove and encourage people who look like me that cultural assimilation and sacrifices are not required from us.
Personally, when I think of wellness, I think of like how I interact with my community. Like, for example, the events that I attend, the stories that I hold space for or have held space for, and ultimately how I show up and respect others. I hope to establish with others as I engage in the therapeutic process. Community is essential in our individuality because it shows us how we interact with others. So I hope to continue to uplift those characteristics and those standards in my own practice.
I'm the descendant of survivors of the Middle Passage and chattel slavery, and so being that they did not have the opportunity to rest is really important for me to reclaim wellness in this way and to show my children that rest is important as well.
Reclaiming wellness to me is helping people out with their mental health. To me, mental health is really important. I think that it's a topic that needs to be talked more upon. If your mental health is affected, then it will affect the other parts of your feelings or even body, like physical health, spiritual health, intellectual health. This GoFund will really help me because it'll pay for some of my college and to me working towards my career of being an emotional trauma therapist. And I want to bring a change into the world and finally bring the light that needs to be brought to mental health awareness.